Our paper was inspired by a recent revelation of fraud committed by Dr. Andrew Wakefield and some of his colleagues with regards to the MMR vaccine and allegations that it caused autism. And as we learn as young researchers right now, there's a very fine line between what is true within the research that we do and what is derived from that truth. And the fraud committed by Wakefield is, sadly, not the only example of such cases. And so the revelation that this was such a critical piece of literature that influenced so many patients and providers and families and people really inspired us to sort of think about the research process and how we actually go about doing the work that we do and informing the public with respect to what true medical investigation has unearthed. And I think in that process we sort of went back and looked at the various steps that we are partaking during the research process. And we began to realize that every step of the way is the potential for peril. And that there are many opportunities where researchers themselves, the media and the journals that actually publish the research that we do, and the people that rely on us for the research can take away from the truth and distort that to either their advantage or simply to a message that they want to hear or want to see. And our paper focuses on this truth of genuine uncertainty, about equipoise, of not knowing the result that you're looking to prove, such that any result is important, not the result you wish to see. So our take-home points are that the majority of the burden of conveying the true facts of what we do in terms of the research we conduct falls on the researchers themselves. However, equally as important, perhaps, are the medical journals and the media that are responsible for taking the work that we do and disseminating it, both to the public and to our peers and colleagues, in a manner that actually reflects both sides of a story, not just one side. And what I specifically mean by that is medical journals have a tendency to publish only those results that are significant by testing. And results that are not significant frequently don't make the light of press. We call this publication bias. And in many critical arenas, such as with the MMR vaccine, having both sides of the story would have been very important, I think, in informing the debate. I think the public and the consumers of medical research must remember to always have a healthy dose of skepticism in incorporating and or appreciating the results of new research.